Ladies and gentlemen, men over 50, let me ask you something. What if I told you there is a single spot on your body that when treated the right way can send a rush of fresh blood to your most intimate areas, restore sensitivity, and help you wake up feeling like you did 20 years ago? It is not on the shaft. It is not a muscle you exercise at the gym, and most men have never even thought about it. Yet in my 10 years as a urologist, I have seen this one simple routine done with a common natural oil bring back confidence and performance in ways that truly surprise my patients. Today, I am going to reveal exactly where that spot is, why it is so powerful, and how you can start using it tonight to naturally strengthen your erections without pills or complicated gadgets. By the end of this video, you will understand why castor oil can be such a powerful ally for blood flow, nerve sensitivity, and hormonal balance. You will also learn exactly where to apply it, how often, and what changes you might expect over the coming weeks. So, please stay with me because the details here truly matter. Before I tell you about the exact spot and the method for applying the castor oil, we first need to understand what is really going on inside the male body after the age of 50. You see, an erection is not just a moment of arousal or a simple physical reaction. It is one of the most complex events your body can produce. It requires the perfect coordination between your brain, your hormone system, your network of sensitive nerves, and a precise response from your blood vessels. If even one of these elements slows down or becomes less efficient, the entire process can feel weaker, slower, or less reliable. With time, the blood vessels that supply your erectile tissue can lose some of their natural flexibility. They become less able to open wide and allow that rush of blood you need for firmness. When that blood does arrive, it can be harder to keep it trapped inside the erectile chambers. At the same time, your testosterone levels, the hormones that fuel not only desire, but also tissue health, may begin to decline little by little. This gradual shift can influence your energy, your mood, and the very strength of your erections. Another change that often goes unnoticed is in the tiny nerve endings that carry signals of pleasure from the penis to the brain. Over the decades, these nerve endings can lose some of their sensitivity, meaning the same touch or stimulation that once sparked a strong response may now feel muted. And we cannot forget about the pelvic floor muscles. Those deep, often overlooked muscles that act like a locking mechanism to keep blood in the penis once it is there. With age, these muscles can weaken, and when they do, erections are more likely to fade before you want them to. Now, here is the point where many men start to lose hope. They assume this slow decline is just an unavoidable part of aging, that nothing can be done to turn it around. I can tell you from years of working with patients that this is simply not true. The body, even past 50, still has remarkable capacity for recovery if you give it the right kind of stimulation, care, and environment. When you target the right structures, the muscles, the blood vessels, the nerves, you can restore vitality in ways that feel almost like turning back the clock. And this is exactly where castor oil becomes such a surprising and powerful tool. It is not a magic potion, but when applied to the right place in the right way, it can support circulation, wake up dormant nerve endings, and help recondition the pelvic area for stronger, more dependable erections. In just a moment, I will show you exactly how to use it. Castor oil is not just any ordinary oil you might find in your kitchen or bathroom cabinet. It has a very unique composition, the most important part of which is a natural compound called rhinoleic acid. This compound is what gives castor oil its remarkable healing properties. It works as a natural anti-inflammatory, calming irritation deep within tissues and soothing areas that may be tight, tense, or under strain. It also supports blood circulation by helping blood vessels relax and open, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to flow where it is needed. And perhaps just as importantly, it encourages the lymphatic system, your body's internal cleaning crew, to move more efficiently, clearing away built-up toxins and waste products that can slow healing and reduce tissue vitality. These qualities are why, for hundreds of years, castor oil packs have been used in traditional medicine across cultures. People would apply them to the abdomen to stimulate sluggish organs like the liver, to sore joints to ease pain, or to the skin to speed up recovery from injury. The oil's deep, penetrating nature made it a favorite remedy for problems that needed more than surface-level treatment. When we focus on male sexual health, the real magic of castor oil lies in the same ability to sink deeply into tissues. It does not just sit on top of the skin, it moves through the layers, reaching areas that are rich in blood vessels and nerve endings. When applied over key zones that influence erectile function, castor oil can help muscles release long-held tension, improve the openness of blood vessels, and bring fresh, nourishing blood to the erectile tissues. It is also incredibly effective at feeding those delicate nerve endings that may have become less responsive with age. Think of it like gently reawakening a pathway that has been quiet for too long. This renewed nerve activity can mean greater sensitivity, more natural arousal, and a stronger brain-body connection during intimacy. Many men who try this technique describe the effect in very similar words. They call it a gentle awakening or a quiet switch turning back on. They notice a subtle warmth, a pleasant fullness, or even a tingling in areas that had not felt that way in years. This is not about forcing the body, but about creating the right environment for it to remember how to perform at its best. And when this deep acting oil is combined with the specific application spot I am about to reveal, the results can be surprisingly powerful. Not in a sudden artificial way, but in a steady, natural return of function that feels like your own